Hey folks, how you doing? I was walking around my yard the other day and I was trying to identify a Spirea and I was having the darndest time. So I got out Dur, my very old copy of Dur, and was trying to figure out what it is. And I did, and in the process I also figured out what another Spirea is on my property. And I live in a house that's, like 200 years old. So it's a fairly older version. So I just wanted to do a quick video here and kind of show you folks a couple different Spirea, and maybe it'll help somebody down the road identifying one, but I can't really say either of these Spirea are mainstream anymore in the nursery trade. Let's put them on the keyboard, maybe it's a little bit better contrast. So the first one I was looking at was the one over here, and this would have been growing this way on the shrub, and this is Spirea x Vanhoutte Spirea. The flowers are single on it, and they're about 1/3 of an inch diameter, and these are called umbels, these groupings of flowers. So I'm in USDA hardness zone 6, and right now it's mid to late May. So I know in Dur he talks about some of these flowering on bare wood. Up here in zone 6, we've got leaves on the shrubs and they're both in bloom. There's 3 to 5 lobes on them, and that's another way to identify them. Both of these Spireas, they have alternate leaves where you'll have a leaf on one side and then on the other. And this here is Bridal Wreath Spirea. And the thing you'll notice about this one is the leaves are kind of long and narrow there. The flowers are double and they're white, and there's groupings of 3 to 6 flowers together. And my wife saw these in the kitchen and she immediately said, "Oh, that looks like what you use in the wedding bouquets." So it clearly looks like that flower. So right here, this is the Vanhoutte Spirea, and I'll be honest, when it's not in bloom, it just blends. You don't really even notice it. But when it's in bloom, you'll notice it's got these, they're called umbels, these groupings of flowers. And you'll also notice the habit of the shrub. It's kind of like the branches come up and then they come back down, mounding, vase-shaped. The weight of the foliage will kind of knock them down. So, I mean, this is growing. This is a Katsura tree. It's growing under. It's a pretty shady spot. This is what a Vanhoutte Spirea looks like in USDA hardness zone 6, and we're in mid to late May. This is the Bridal Wreath Spirea. This is, it actually used to grow farther over this way, and I ripped it out because I didn't really see any purpose to it. But for the purpose of this video, we'll just show you what it looks like. This is growing underneath sugar maples here. That's a sugar maple, so we're in deep shade. There's barely any blooms on it, but if you see the blooms, again, here we are. It is mid to late May, USDA zone 6. I do have foliage on the plant, but I've also got these little double flowers. And if the flowers weren't there, I probably wouldn't be able to ID it. But it's just a scraggly shrub. Dur says it's got no foliage on the lower half of the branches. I don't know, it's got some suckers down there. But, if you're ever wondering what Bridal Wreath Spirea looks like, this is it in bloom. All right, folks, well, hopefully that helped somebody out. I don't really expect this video to be a big hit unless somebody's like going nuts trying to figure out what a Vanhoutte Spirea is or a Bridal Wreath Spirea, but hopefully we did help somebody. If you do enjoy gardening videos, though, I have a channel on YouTube called CTscaper with a lot more videos about different plants in the landscape and maintaining landscapes. So I hope you'll go down below and subscribe, and please like the video. Thanks, folks, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.